I'm Victoria Weinstein, the parish minister of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn, and I want to welcome you to our Summer Sundays, which are our offerings for July and August when we take a break from our traditional worship services. Summer Sundays are meant to be a little bit more contemplative, to help us gain spiritual strength and stamina for all that our lives demand of us right now. And they're also a little bit shorter. And the July offerings are led by the Reverend Myozen Joan Amaral of the Zen Center of the North Shore. And I'm so happy that she agreed to be with us in this way in virtual community. I'm also really happy that we have Greg Gallo joining us to offer music with his guitar while our music staff takes a vacation. You can learn more about our church at uucgl.org, and please join us for coffee hour and conversation on Zoom at 11 a.m. every Sunday. Stay safe, stay well, and stay in touch.
Good morning to all my friends at the UU Church of Greater Lynn. I am so happy to be back with you. Yes, this is recorded, and still, I have a feeling for you, of you. It's kind of like transcending time and space. So that's what I'm feeling, and I'm happy that we get to reconnect around meditation and around the practice of this sacred summer that we're in, and these series of meditations that we're able to do together, to share together. So today, what I would like to share is something that I'm finding very helpful for me personally in these times of so much conflict and confusion. Who has the answers of where is this virus going? How long is this pandemic going to go on? When can we get back to life as we knew it for those of us who were comfortable with life as we knew it before the pandemic? And for those of us who weren't so comfortable with life as we knew it before the pandemic, what kind of change can we make happen so that we don't revert to a status quo that was not so good universally for everybody? So there's just, I have this sense of division, divisiveness, of confusion, not knowing which is the right way to go. And so I find it very helpful to return to my own body mind, in a posture that's simultaneously rooted and open. Rooted, stable, steady, unwavering, right here, not going to be pushed around, not going to be pushed off my seat, but neither rigid and unyielding, because that's not the way of a happy life, I don't believe. And I do want to be happy. So let's just go into this together and see how it works for you. I'm going to start with the bell. Okay, with that sound of this beautiful neutral bell, the neutral sound of the bell, no human voice inflection, intonation, just an invitation to open right here, to ground and open right here. So maybe just as you are this morning, maybe having a sense of whatever posture you're in. Maybe you're walking right now as you watch this, which is wonderful. And if so, feel each footstep as you're walking. If you're barefoot on the beach, feel the sand in your toes. If you're on the grass, feel the grass, the cool grass beneath you. Or maybe you have shoes on and you're walking in a park or down a street. Feel with each footstep, the foot fully meeting Mother Earth. If you're lying down, I encourage that. If you'd like to be doing that, feel yourself settling into whatever's beneath you. Feel it supporting you all along the length of your back body. You just giving yourself generously to whatever is underneath you. And if you're sitting, maybe most of you are sitting on a cushion, on a chair, on the sofa, make solid contact with whatever is, whatever part of your body is in contact with the chair or the floor. So maybe your feet are on the floor, feel the feet solidly making contact with the floor. Maybe your legs are crossed, you're in a lotus posture. Feel your knees releasing into the cushion or the yoga mat or the grass. And here it is, feel your tailbone rooting. Even if you're walking or lying down, still, if you could bring your attention, your awareness to your tailbone, a very specific point on the bottom part of your body. You can especially do this if you're sitting. Have a sense of maybe even kind of drilling down or more holistically, like a sunflower, a plant with its root deep into Mother Earth. This is your place. This is where you belong, right here. Feel it. And then maybe right now, before too long, let's open up the breath. Let's get the breath moving. Bring your awareness to the fact of your breathing. And once you do that, maybe you noticed, or maybe you felt as soon as I said, okay, breathing, let's focus on our breathing. Maybe you noticed it open. Maybe you noticed your chest expand a little bit more. Maybe a kind of pleasure arose, a deepening of wellness, of goodness, with the attention on the breath. That's so good. It's so good to make contact with the goodness of breathing. It's so foundational for everything. Okay, you can maybe explore with breathing in, expanding through the chest, and breathing out, releasing, letting go completely. Breathing in, expand. Maybe feel your heart expand in the cavity of the chest. And breathing back out again. Kind of maybe a dropping down, a settling down, a grounding. Breathing in, opening, expanding. And breathing out, not holding on to anything, not holding back, letting go completely. Releasing, dropping. Okay, so now back to the structure of our body, in which this breathing is happening. Maybe on the exhale, you can have that sense of that rootedness through the tailbone. And on the inhale as you're breathing in, this opening, this extending, this expanding, might be a feeling of, a physical experience of energy arising up from that tailbone, up through the spine, into the heart. This is on the inhale, breathing in, opening through the whole upper body. And then releasing, exhaling, dropping back down into the lower body. Maybe just explore that for a moment in silence, with each round breathing in and breathing out. Connecting with the tailbone on the out breath, and the expansiveness through the chest, the heart, or an extending up from the tailbone, up through the spine. On the in-breath. And generally speaking, this extending up from the tailbone, it's like being rooted in Mother Earth and then yearning for the sky. Here we are between heaven and earth, human life. So this growing up and out of this rootedness, all the way through the spine, into the skull, and out through the crown of the head, into infinity beyond. Take a moment to experience the space above your head. Don't believe that you end here. feel sky above, infinity, and lengthen through the whole spine. You know, when you do this, through the back of the neck and out the crown of the head, you might want to play a little bit with tucking the chin. Tucking the chin so the back of the neck releases. And that might give you a better sense of the one piece of the whole spine from tailbone shooting out through the crown of the head. Okay. I offer this embodied instruction for meeting the chaos and the confusion and the divisiveness of the human world right now. A way for us to manifest courage, determination, solidity, and flexibility, openness, willingness to be in the truth of vulnerability, along with every single other being on this planet. And this is not conceptual. This is what I'm trying to get at. Those are nice words, courage and flexibility. But what we're aiming for in this meditation is to experience that from within. It's morality from within, true morality, arising out of our very body, and our body, our physical body, expressing an attitude, an inner attitude. It's one of confidence. Not the confidence of knowing anything, the confidence of, yep, I'm right here, boom, planted, and growing from this very spot. Okay, please take a moment. Let's just sit quietly. It's a lot of words I just gave you. Please, as you're sitting here quietly expressing rootedness and flexibility, inquire within. How is this for you? Open it up. Open wide your whole being. Please create a kind of field of awareness. Vast, plenty of room for everything. Let this field be breath-filled. Let it be specific. Specific location, even though it's vast. My oldest sister, my birthday was on Tuesday, and my oldest sister, as a birthday gift, came to sit with us at the Zen Center. And it was so wonderful to see her there. She's Christian, and she'd never done anything like this before. And afterwards she said, you know, that's a lot of discipline that you do that. And she said, and is it, I think it's that you just sit and you let your mind do whatever it's going to do. And I said, yes, Sharon, that's it. This is the practice of confidence, of a kind of trust in the flow of reality when we allow it, as it courses through us, through our body, mind. And at a certain point, we can just join in the pleasure and the joy and the relaxation of it, the tranquility of it. And that's not separate from the grief. I have to admit, once again, I have lost track of time. I do not know if this is 20 minutes. As we do in the Zen world, let's just be quiet for just a couple minutes, sitting together, breathing together, opening and rooting together. Long spine, chest open, heart shining, tailbone rooted, opening your field of awareness. Wildflowers and breath and sunshine, and any creature who wants to come. Breathing. Abiding in this ephemeral world like a lotus in muddy water, the mind is pure and goes beyond. Thus we honor awakening. Thank you so much. I think next time I'll talk a little bit about what I just chanted. In the meantime, take good care. Have a wonderful Sunday. And thank you so much for sharing this time and space that's beyond time and space with me.